Oh, I'm ready. First thing I do each morning is grab coffee. I need that energy. Usually I just drink it black. I guess if I'm in my healthier mode, but every once in a while I'll put a little bit of almond milk, 2%, basically whatever I can find in the fridge. Maybe even a little bit of sweetener, some vanilla. First job, I actually worked at the airport as an intern, and I followed the maintenance crew around, and it was pretty cool because I feel like I got to see behind the scenes of how everything worked there. Good, interesting first job that was for 6 weeks before I went into my senior year of high school. I went to Navy. It was one of those things where I think they had an old campaign, join the Navy, see the world, and I just wanted to kind of get out beyond upstate New York where I grew up. I was a pilot for 12 years, got to see many, many parts of the world, have so many formative experiences, was really an honor to serve my country, meet a lot of amazing people. I've told people this before, I think time in the military really sets up well for entrepreneurship and managing the highs, lows, and stresses of owning and running a business. And so really appreciate the 12 years that I was in, and all my time since, keeping in touch with a lot of lifelong friends that I made while I was in. Find the intersection of something that you enjoy but that you're also good at. So a lot of times they say follow your passion, but if you're bad at your passion, that's bad advice. And if there are things that you're good at but that you don't like, it's not going to be fulfilling in the long term. So I think Crossrope for me has been the intersection of those two things. I started Crossrope, I started working on it in 2011. I injured my chest bench pressing. Really decided that I wanted to try something entrepreneurial, so it took me about a year to put together the pieces, build some prototypes, get a website up and running, and then it launched in 2012. Hard to believe it was more than 10 years ago. First win was the first sale to somebody that I didn't know. It was like, who is this person? I knew at that point that I was at least onto a good concept. Even in those first couple weeks and months of starting the business, anytime there was a sale or an order from somebody that I didn't know, it was so encouraging. Validated that there was interest in something that I had created that was new and novel and valuable to other people. And this might be random, it's the first one that comes to mind, Ashton Eaton. So I was a decathlete in college, and he was the gold medal winner and former world record holder in the decathlon. When I actually ran into him once in person when I was doing a track meet, was warming up, and he seemed super friendly. He just said hi to me. I knew who he was, and I was a little awestruck. This was before his championship days when he was still at the University of Oregon. I've always had a passion for track and field, and so to get to chat about the experiences and learn why he was so much of a better athlete than me would be something that would be worth coffee. Main pre-workout ritual is just to have some sort of caffeine, you know, whether it's coffee or an energy drink. And then definitely need music. I love listening mostly to EDM, but sometimes I'll go into my nostalgic mode where I listen to 90s stuff. Just pairs so well with jumping rope. I think even more than any other form of cardio or fitness, in my opinion. I have more energy at night, but the practicality of working out in the morning with young kids at home and busy household life and other hobbies, it's just better if I can get my workout done in the morning. Otherwise, I'm running the risk as the day goes on that I might not quite get in the workout that I wanted. Oh, that's a good one. I really love stories and documentaries, really expanding your mindset and your horizon on the sorts of things that might help you to find new creative ideas and new paths to pursue. 2 years into Crossrope and not feeling great about it, just this reassurance that any sales, all of the effort that I had made in those first couple years, even if it wasn't going to be a long-term viable business, which fortunately it has been, at least to date, that I was learning and growing as an individual in a way that would help me for the rest of my life to have skill sets that would be transferable to any sort of other paths or ventures that I might take. I think I would probably challenge Floyd Mayweather to a heavy rope jump off. Floyd is an incredible jumper. He's sort of one of the iconic athlete boxers. I would not challenge him to a fight. I think I could win. I think it would give a lot of credibility around the power of weighted jump rope training. So Floyd, if you're ready, I'm down for a heavy rope jump off. No fights, no trick jumping. Chad and Jenica equally. You know, it's one of those things where I've had to have some humble pie, because for the first couple years I had this mindset that I had to be the best jumper as the founder. And now that we have Chad and Jenica as amazing trainers on the team, in virtually every single jumping competition, whether it's tricks or endurance or volume of jumping, they've both proven that they are the superior jumpers. So props to both of them. Well, today, super cool that we have photo shoot, and I think a lot of times this is really just an effort to capture the attention and inspire as many people as possible to jump. So we've got some great individuals here showcasing the products, and then it's fun for Chad and Jenica and myself to do some videos as well and really try to think through creative ways to capture the hearts and minds of other people, just looking for a different, fun, effective way to integrate fitness into their daily lives. So that's what it's all about.